Hello everyone. Today we will do cost estimates in Cloud BQ. There are generally multiple ways of doing this activity. The first one, we can do so by visiting the build up rates in our resource library. Simply click on the BuildSpace logo to the library manager and then click on the resource library. In here, we can see there are multiple types of libraries. Take for example, we go into the materials library, into the ready-mix concrete, and then we can see there are multiple types of concrete available for us to choose from. And then on the rates is highlighted in blue. This is because there are multiple items that helps to make up the price. Simply double click on the rates, and then we will be greeted with this list of suppliers alongside their rates that they propose. To change this price, simply go to the current rate display type and then choose whatever types of price to display. For example, we choose here median, and then the current applied rates is changed to 220. Similar to when we do the highest, we have 270. Similar steps applies to the labor and plant. Once we finish with that, we can go to the schedule of rates, and then in schedule of rates, inside the vibrated reinforced concrete, we can see the prices needs recalculation. This is because every time we make changes on the resource library, the price changes inside the schedule of rates, so we need to re-update the price changes. Simply click on the recalculate, and then we will have a new price over here. Similar to this new one, we will have different prices as well. In this schedule of rates, the price over here dictates by different items. Simply double click on the rates to view the different types of items that make up the rates. We can see here the price consists of material price, labor price, and also plant price. We can also do markup inside the system. For example, here we do 15%. And then the final cost will adjust automatically. When we go back to the list, we can see the price is slightly changes. Once we finish with establishing our rates inside the schedule of rates, we can go back to the project builder, to our project, and then click on the import rates to import the prices. Down here is the bills from our project, and top here is the schedule of rates that we wanted to use to price our BQ. Take for example, we go into frame, and then in here there are numerous items that need to be priced. So we go into master, into vibrated reinforced concrete, and then in here we tick on every item that consists of grade 35 concrete. So in here we see grade 35, straight away click import, and then we will see the price reflected in green. Also continue with the hot roll steel reinforcement. My steel R10, click import, and then for the rod hole steel deform size 25, we click on all the 25, and the price, then click import, similar to everything down here. And then we will proceed to doing the formwork. And then everything is priced in green. We can go back to build 1 and then finish pricing all of this remaining item. Once completed with the pricing, click on back to project builder to continue, and then we can see the overall total here has changed. Simply click on so we will have percentage of the job and the total per unit cost. The other way of importing rates into the system is that we can manually enter it into the items. So take for example for the concrete work up here, I double click on the elements, and then for the rates, enter it manually like so. And then take for example that we are required to do some markup. We can do so by click on the build property and then go to the element markup, click enable, and then click action, click enable, tick, and then click on the action here, and then click save. Once it is saved, we can see the element markup column here has been added. So we can straight away enter our markup price by percentage or by RM inside this column. Take for example over here, we do markup for 200 ringgit, and then the system will auto calculate the percentage of the ringgit that we just mentioned earlier. Also similar for every other items. We can also do the markup based on the item. Take for example over here, we wanted to do this one markup for 15%, but for the lower one we want to mark up for 13%, and then it will automatically calculate the RM based on the percentage that we just entered. And then if we go back to the element level, we can see the total percentage of markup has been adjusted. Once we finish with inputting the rates into each items and elements, we can check our work by using the project analyzer. We can analyze the rates that we just input based on the resource analysis and also based on the schedule rates analysis. Take for example, we dive into the resource analysis. The system will automatically segregate the price based on the materials that we use inside the system. Take for example here for the vibrated reinforced concrete, totaling for concrete grade 30 is 2,000, and for the grade 35 101,000. And then we can also check based on the schedule of rates based on the master list. We have the vibrated reinforced concrete amounting at 135,000, reinforcement at 138, fabric reinforcement at 64, and the formwork at 148. You can also dive in deeper by double clicking on the elements, and then we can see the price breakdown for the concrete G30 and concrete G35. So that is basically how we do price estimation inside Cloud BQ.